Okay, here's a question I bet you haven't thought about today. What are the chances you'll actually end up as a fossil, just waiting for someone to dig you up millions of years from now?
And I don't mean humans in general. No, I'm talking about you, right there. What are the odds that your bones will one day be sitting in a museum?
Well, the short answer is pretty much zero. Yeah, sorry to burst that eternal glory bubble.
But look, it's nothing personal. It's just that nature is like the most efficient recycler in the universe. And when you die, you just become its next big project.
And that right there, that's your first and honestly, your biggest hurdle on the path to fossil fame. See, your body is basically throwing this huge party after you're gone, and everyone's invited.
So, who's on the guest list for this after party? Well, first up, you've got bacteria, then the insects show up, and finally, any local scavengers who are feeling a bit peckish. Before you know it, you're just gone, completely and efficiently recycled back into the ecosystem. Party's over. So, if you want to become a fossil, you've got to break all of nature's rules. You have to get into the most exclusive club on Earth. And this is your official guide to the Fossil Club.
Okay, so here's the 3-step plan. Step 1, you have to get buried. And I mean fast. We're talking mudslides, volcanic ash, falling into a deep cave. If you're not buried, it's game over. No fossil for you. Step 2, you need some mineral-rich water to start soaking into your bones. And step 3, you just gotta wait, and wait, and wait some more. Like a really long time. And there's actually a super cool scientific name for this whole process. It's called permineralization. Basically, it's where all these minerals from the groundwater slowly fill in every little pore in your bones and bit by bit turn them into stone.
Or, to put it a little more simply, you basically become rock with your face. That's it. That's the end goal. Your skeleton gets super heavy, super hard, and totally ready for the deep future. Okay, but let's be honest here. Bones are one thing. What if you want to go next level? You want to preserve your skin, your hair? Well, for that, you've got to graduate to elite level preservation. And things have to get really weird. One of the ways to do that is to become what's called a Bach body. And the process, well, it can leave you looking a little bit like an ancient horror movie extra. And this just shows you the bizarre trade-offs involved. Like, if you fall into a peat bog, the super acidic water and these natural chemicals called tannins will literally tan your skin into leather. It's incredible. But here's the catch. Your bones completely dissolve. Gone. On the other hand, you could become an ice mummy. The freezing cold just stops bacteria dead in their tracks, preserving your skin, hair, even tattoos. A much better deal for your skeleton, for sure. What other options are on the table? Well, a volcano could bury you in ash, which leaves this perfect hollow mold of your body. Yeah, not exactly ideal. A desert could dry you out so fast you basically become a natural mummy. Or you could end up in a salt mine. The salt kills all the microbes and can preserve your hair, your clothes, everything. The choices are, let's just say, varied and equally bizarre. But you know, it's not always about preserving your actual body. Sometimes the weird geological trophies you leave behind are even more fascinating. Just take a look at the famous footprints at Laetoli in Tanzania. We're talking 3.6 million years ago. Some of our earliest ancestors were just walking across wet volcanic ash. Their bodies are long gone, but their footsteps, hardened into stone, they're still there. We can literally see how they walked. Footprints are amazing, no doubt. But what if you wanted to leave behind something even more personal, a more intimate record? Like, for example, what you ate for lunch 10,000 years ago. Believe it or not, that's a thing. It's called a coprolite. And it is, to put it plainly, fossilized human poop. Yep. And as weird as that sounds, these things are like gold for scientists. They can tell us exactly what was on the menu way back in the ancient world. So after all that, let's bring it back to you. To actually become a fossil, you basically need to win the geological lottery. So, do you have what it takes? All right, what are the winning numbers? You need rapid burial, check. An environment with super low oxygen, check. Some really special water chemistry, check. A mind-boggling amount of time, check. And of course, a dose of absurd, ridiculous luck. So here's the main takeaway, the most important thing to remember. Fossilization is not normal. It's a total freak accident. Nature almost always,
always chooses to recycle. So becoming a fossil, that means you're the grand prize winner. You've won the geological lottery.
Which means, if by some miracle, against every single odd, you manage to become a fossil one day, well, all I can say is congratulations. You literally beat billions to 1 odds. You are a true geological superstar.
Just one last piece of advice. If you are gonna go for it, maybe steer clear of the volcano method. Just saying, it really doesn't sound like a good time.